Good day or good evening, whatever time it is where you're watching this video. I'm sitting down here today with Isis, the goddess of healing, of magic, and a devoted mother and wife. She has approached me. As with a lot of the deities, I wait until they present themselves to me out of respect. And she has asked me to go ahead and do a reading titled, What is Next? So we're going to go ahead and tap into this brand new, beautiful oracle that I have come upon, the Anubis Oracle, by some very great people, Nikki Scully and Linda Starwolf. I highly recommend this to those who work with these deities. And we're going to be going ahead and doing the spread out of the book, and it's called Entering the Mystery. I thought that would be the most appropriate spread to do with a question like, what is next? This spread is in the shape of a pyramid. The first card at the top of the pyramid represents Nekhbet, Mother Mut. And that represents who is protecting you at this time and who is overseeing the alchemical processes that you are starting at this time. The second card that's going to be laid down will be in the place of Nephthys. That's going to go over here. And this card is going to represent the intuitive aspects of your quest. And then the third and the final card of this spread, which will be right next to it over here, next to the second card, is going to represent Isis herself. And this card is going to be what your encouragement and what your guidance is, and what's going to be coming through to you in a physical way. So the second card is more spiritual and intuition based, and the third card will be what is your physical guidance. What is going to come to you in the physical? What is going to become the bridge between the physical and the spiritual realms for you? So if this is something you're interested in delving into with us, I thank you very much for being here, and let's get started. Mother Isis, what is next? What is next for the collective? At the top of the pyramid, representing Nekhbet and Mother Mut, we have the pyramid. This is what is protecting and overseeing you as you're going through this alchemical process. I don't know if maybe while you're meditating, you might bring in the pyramid over and around you. This is personally something that I have been doing, especially as of lately as well. But I'm envisioning that as I flip this card over. It says at the bottom, Sacred Archetypal Element of Earth. I'm hearing staying grounded at this time is definitely what is going to help you stay protected as you go on this journey. Imagining those four corners of protection around you at the base of the pyramid, with you sitting at the center, and your soul light beaming out of your crown and your star chakra, going to the apex of the pyramid and going up into the ethers to connect you with the divine source. I'm also seeing the halls of Amente below this pyramid, keeping you rooted and grounded to the earth. The number 23 as well, I'm being brought to on this card. This could be a very significant number for you. Also, anytime I see the 23, I always think of Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. And for sake and purpose, I will go ahead and grab the book and I will read what it says of this pyramid card in the book. It says, when we speak of pyramids, we don't just refer to those in Egypt. They represent the archetypal of the pyramid itself. The Great Pyramid is perhaps the most profound, majestic, and confounding human-created manifestation of the sacred element earth on our planet. This archetype is related to the Sphinx and functions similarly in providing connection between heaven and earth. The teaching from the pyramid is that foundations are essential for building. Strong foundations, like the deep roots that hold up all the trees, are a key requirement for constructing anything. A solid foundation is the basis for the appropriate configuration of building blocks in consciousness as well, supporting a creation all the way up to the pinnacle. If you don't put the time and energy into the foundation of whatever you are building in the beginning, then it will collapse or will not come together in wholeness and symmetry. This is all about the earth element at work. If you think of the different levels and layers as consciousness itself, and you apply care and thoughtfulness at the base, then you will have the same level of consciousness continuously building up all the way to the top. Because they hold lessons about discipline and structure, pyramids are perfect formation for teaching human beings about Earth's wisdom. When you pull this card, it is time to ground yourself firmly, experiencing the earth as your foundation. It helps to connect physically, walk barefoot outdoors, plant a garden, or repot a houseplant, or simply lie upon the ground and feel the earth's heartbeat. When you have a centered and grounded heart, the earth element can show you the solid structural foundation of your being. You can also perceive your honest limitations and boundaries without thinking of them as holding you back. The earth element teaches you how to create in physical form. So the pyramid, here at the top of our pyramid reading, is here to have you achieve the protection and the stable grounding that is necessary for the journey that you are about to embark on. Whether it be actually physically building something or just building something within your own self. Now I think we can move on to the second card of this pyramid reading. That represents Neptus and the more spiritual aspects of what you can expect to be experiencing at this time. We have Ma'at. Truth, radiance, and balance. I'm hearing that everything that is coming in is going to be coming in because of the truth of the justice that is going to be taking place in the astrals surrounding your soul. Hearts have been weighed. Judgments have been served accordingly. Whatever is divinely yours and rightfully yours, keep your heart as light as the feather, and all of these divine justices will come to you. Thank you, Ma'at. Truths about your own self are going to be brought through if you just stay intuitively aligned. The number 8 might be significant to you. It is the infinity symbol. Infinite divine justice. Infinite divine judgment. Each and every moment, says Ma'at. I'll go ahead and grab the book since we are exploring this together. It says, Ma'at is the eternal divinity who has created order from chaos since the beginning. She represents cosmic law, divine order, and justice. She is also the balance for which we strive. Her symbol is the ostrich feather, which represents truth. Cosmic truth, not relative truth. Ma'at is the powerful balancer and adjuster who helps us to accept and love the truths about ourselves. The light, the dark, no difference. Her brilliant radiance reflects our own light back to us so that we may truly see who we are and know where our work lies as we move towards a greater wholeness. She is the regal mistress who reigns over the hall of mirrors. She sees beyond right and wrong and creates divine justice in our affairs. All beings serve this radiant one, for she embodies the rule of cosmic law. Her very being provides nourishment for the gods, and the Naturo thrive in and through us when we express Ma'at in our lives. In depth, our hearts are weighed against the feather of Ma'at and must be found to be as light so that we may awaken as Osiris, the goal of every ancient Egyptian. We lighten our hearts through self-acceptance and self-love. Pulling this card indicates that Ma'at is giving you the opportunity to see yourself clearly and love and accept yourself just as you are. Take some moments to merge with Ma'at and feel the adjustment and balance she brings to your heart. As you gaze into her radiant brilliance, you can glimpse a truth that might have evaded you until now. Learning to express Ma'at is a prerequisite to moving to the next level of consciousness. In your outer world, she may be restoring a greater balance and creating order in the wake of some chaotic situation that has occurred in your life. Take the time and make the space to let in the order Ma'at brings. So Ma'at is here to bring in the order of the chaos that you may have just experienced. And she is also the truth bringer. She's going to bring in some truths as far as your own soul goes and who you are as an individual. The ruler of cosmic law, right? Perhaps even in past lives things were taken from you that shouldn't have been. But this has all been under judgment. A judgment call has been made. Be on the lookout, I'm hearing. Be on the lookout because it's all being returned. Let's go ahead and explore what the final card of this reading is. In the position that represents Isis, that will encourage you and guide you in a very physical manner on this journey, is Khnum, the master craftsman, the creator of form, the organizing principle. I can't help but notice that his number on the card is 4. And the pyramid is all about those 4 corners at the bottom of it. That speaks to me of stability. To create something great takes time and effort. Just as he is being shown here with his pottery wheel, and how he is literally forming a person. This all takes a lot of time and effort, a lot of attention to detail, a lot of care. I could see you doing something like this, molding and shaping the very reality that is around you in the physical. This takes time too. It's very tedious, but it's something that you take to heart, and I really feel like you are enjoying what you are creating around you within your physical space. Let's go ahead and turn over to Khnum in the book. It says, Khnum is one of the great creator gods of Egypt. He is depicted with the head of a ram, his horns spiraling outward like DNA spirals. Khnum is the highly skilled master craftsman who creates the eternally evolving varieties of material form upon his potter's wheel. He holds the universal secrets of the organizing principles of DNA and of life itself. Khnum lovingly and carefully creates all the bodies of all the creatures of Earth, including humans. If you have pulled this card, Khnum has stepped forward to offer you renewal and physical healing. As he renews your body, he activates the deep memory of the Ka body, the consciousness that permeates the human form and weaves through and around the cells of the physical body. The activated Ka calls forth connection with your ancient ancestors, the Netero of Egypt, as well as the power and vitality that come from that connection. You may feel an actual shift in consciousness and expansion in your physical body when you spend time with Khnum and imagine yourself on his potter's wheel. Khnum expresses the foundation principles required for bringing form to your ideas. He helps you to enter shamanic realms to find the ingredients for and to create physical manifestations in your life in an ordered, sequential way. When any aspect of your being is in need of renewal, repatterning, or repair, you can step into Khnum's potter wheel with faith and trust, knowing that he will spin you a new form, lovingly and with great care. This deity reminds you to be solid and grounded with your energy. See, there's that pyramid. And your connection to earth. This rootedness or grounding connection allows Khnum to usher you into expanded awareness for the next chapter of your journey. So overall, I see a person here who is really trying to manifest their dreams, manifest in the physical what they believe to be true in the astrals. That age-old expression that I have been saying from time to time is that the reason why you desire something is because it already exists spiritually in the astrals. It already exists on another timeline in the future. It's all about making these quantum connections so that you can get to that timeline. It's about creating like Khnum. It's about living your truth like Ma'at. And while you are on this earth planet, it's about staying grounded to it as well. You are weaving your web of your own life, and this is beautiful. So I hope that has answered the question of what's next. Creation, that's what's next. Keep creating. Keep living your truth. Thank you, Isis. Thank you, Ma'at. And thank you, Khnum. And I thank the pyramid as well. I truly hope that you guys enjoyed this beautiful reading and these beautiful cards. I am so excited that they have come into my life, and I truly appreciate those on my channel who have suggested them to me as well. It just so happens that I had gone down to my local esoteric shop and they had restocked a lot of stuff for the holiday seasons, and my eye went right to this. It was sitting on the shelf. It was a beautiful box. I don't have the box here, but I mean, as soon as I got home, started playing with them, started getting acquainted, started, cleansing and clearing, and then putting my own energies into them as well. These cards have really blown my mind, so I highly recommend them. Highly, highly recommend. And once again, thank you to those who have suggested those. Just by the power of suggestion, I was intuitively guided to them in the physical. So I truly appreciate you guys for that one. Alright, until next time, I love you guys unconditionally, very, very much. Bye.